Today I wanted to do a light test on this JMexsuss Christmas string light set that I recently purchased, and I want to do it in the daytime as well as in the dark. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this in, and you can see how bright this is in the daylight. Now obviously rolled up in the strand, it's going to be considerably brighter than just, if you're looking at the individual LED bulbs that are going to be on here. You can see what that looks like on this specific one. Now you can adjust the brightness by using the little remote that it comes with. So I've got dim minus. So I'm just going to be, you have to point at this little guy right here to adjust it. I'm going to go down. So this is going to be the dimmest that it's going to be. You can see what that looks like. And then I'm going to go back up to the brightest, and you can kind of see how much light that's putting out here in the daylight. Now let's go in the dark and test this as well. So again, obviously the giant wheel of lights is going to put off a ton of light. You can see what these individual bulbs, even those are going to look like. I'm just putting one of them up against the wall here. You can see how much light those are going to put off. Now again, this is still going to be at its brightest setting. So I've got the remote, and I'm going to go ahead and dim it down a bit. You have to point it over there, and you can see that's going to, even though all of them are lit up, right, and it's all in one place, that dimness is going to make a big difference on that. So that's going to be really, really nice. So let's go ahead and brighten it back up. Again, I got to point at the plug. So it's going to be really bright. You can easily see all of the floor and everything. And then if we go down to dim, you can still see the floor, but it's definitely not as bright. So I love the fact that it has adjustability on that dimness. And if you're someone who's like, maybe I want something a little bit medium, right, it does have 4 different settings. So that allows you to go down 1, maybe go down 2, or to adjust it, right? So maybe it's getting later on in the evening, you don't want it as bright, just grab the remote, dim these up. If you're doing them inside the house, outside the house, whatever, that would work great. But you can see, still puts out a good amount of light either way.